Welcome to Lake Cumberland Amateur Radio Association. You can find us at LCARA.net, on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Instagram. If you're enjoying the videos we're producing here at LCARA, please help our club out by hitting that subscribe button. Also, give us some feedback on our videos. Click the like button, share with anybody who may find it interesting, and be sure and hit the bell icon to make sure you get notified of the next video release. Yeah, hello folks. This is Chris, KY4CKP, and we're bringing a short video out today. I just wanted to kind of cover a couple of things, a couple of recent events. We had our annual fish fry event, and we were able to use the facilities. Our member Steve and his family graciously allowed us to use the building and facilities that they have, and it works great for some of our events. So we had a great time at the fish fry. Had a lot of people show up. Weather was reasonably cooperative. It was overcast, as you can see in the picture, but it kept it from being really all that hot and just a little bit humid. It had a little bit of a breeze, and the sun came out a little bit later in the afternoon. It warmed up a little bit, but we had a really great time at the fish fry. Folks got to see each other and spend a little time together, and of course, as always, tell some stories and things. And of course, we had a lot of great food. I had the fish that was fried there on premise, and of course, people bring a bunch of sides and desserts and things. Lots of great food, and again, we had a really great time being able to get together and see folks that we may not have seen for a pretty good while. So, yeah, I had a great time at the annual fish fry. Again, I greatly appreciate being able to use the facilities of Steve and his family there for us. And the other big event that we had for the fish fry, and you can see it peeking in the background of this picture, we had the big reveal for the new graphics on our emergency communications trailer. And we're going to go over that a little bit more here in just a couple more minutes. And then we also took out the emergency communications trailer sort of on a maiden voyage, at least now that it has the new graphics on it. We took it out to one of our local parks and did a Parks on the Air activation. So we'll again cover some of that stuff here in just a couple of minutes. But yeah, the fish fry, we had a great time. A lot of good people showed up, lots of great food, and it's always good to have these events whenever you can and just enjoy the camaraderie of your friends and family, your club members. Of course, when it's a club event like this, and you're not under any pressure to do anything in particular. The field days for ham radio are great as well, and a lot of times people get together and have some food and some other things during those events. But there can be sometimes, at least, a little sort of pressure because you're a lot of times wanting to get and be on the radio for those. With this event, it was just about getting together and having some good food. We weren't worried about being on the radio. We were showing off the comms trailer with all the work we've done on it, and we've got a few more projects to go with it. But it's been in a usable state, but it's just kind of gotten better and better over the past year and a half, especially. And so we've really been enjoying it and really look forward to using it and enjoying it from now on, of course. So yeah, again, had a great time at the fish fry. Had some good desserts and things as well for that event. You know how it is, folks bring out some family recipes and things. So again, the weather was reasonably cooperative. And we got to see folks, and I think the reveals we'll see here in a moment of the graphics for the trailer was a really big hit. The fish fry was a big hit. And it usually is. We have a good time at these events. But the big reveal for the comms trailer, and we teased it a little bit and some things, it seemed to be a big hit. And I think everybody is pretty impressed with it, and I think people like the graphics. So we're going to be showing that here in just a minute, and then we'll also talk for just a minute or two. Again, we took it out sort of on its maiden voyage with the new graphics to do a Parks on the Air activation as well. So again, we were using this event since it was already planned to show off the trailer. And again, I think it was a big hit. And I think almost all of us are really amazed at how good the trailer looks. It's been very functional for quite some time now. When KY4 BDP, my brother and I first got into ham radio and joined the club, they had this trailer. That was over 2 years ago. And they had done a few things to it. But it had sat for several years. It just hadn't been used, and we were as soon as we heard about it, we're like, "What? We have a trailer?" man, we want to use that thing. We want to get it out there. We want to do things with it, and immediately started to volunteer to put some time and effort into various projects and things. And we've been documenting that along the way, and we'll continue to do so. Again, we're not done with the trailer. We've got a few more things we'd like to do to it, certainly. But the graphics has been a big part of that. This is something that we've wanted to do for a while, and it wasn't inexpensive. But as you can see, we can see the side with the door. These beautiful new graphics. They're really eye-catching, really stunning, and there's graphics on all four sides. And we'll be showing that off here with some pictures in a video clip here in a couple of minutes. But it really helps the trailer to stand out. And when we were driving over to the park for the Parks on the Air activation later this afternoon, and I was following behind in my vehicle, I saw the trailer was getting some looks as we went through town, and that's something we want to do and have it do for us. Be some advertising, but also just kind of let people know that we in ham radio are out there and we help the community. So here at the event, we had our 2-meter antenna set up with we could do crossband repeat. It's a little bit hard to see in this picture, but there at the front of the trailer, top front, we also have a cell phone repeater extender because when you're in the trailer, it's kind of a Faraday cage. So we get cell service as long as you can find a tower relatively close. That's a newer project that we worked on. And some of the inside stuff people have seen before, but we have cell service typically, and you can tether your phone or something to this flat screen computer we have in there. And so here at the event, we had the 2-meter propagation running. We were showing just some of the YouTube videos. In fact, we were playing the playlist on some of the comms trailer projects we've done, and that's a POTV activation. You can see that's on the screen right there that we did with it at a hamvention last year. And you can see some of the work that we've done on it. Now, again, we've still got a few things we want to do to it for sure, but it's really come a long way. It's been a lot of fun to do the projects and hopefully inspire other clubs and other folks to maybe do something kind of similar. There's our 2-meter radio that was set up, and we can do crossband repeat with that one. So again, we had a really good time. And then after the fish fry, we went ahead and took it out to Burnside Island State Park, and we did a Parks on the Air.
Parks on the Air, Parks on the Air. This is Kilo Yankee 4, Bravo Delta Papa for Park Kilo 1257, Burnside Island State Park in southeastern Kentucky. Parks in the Air, Parks on the Air, and listening.
So we did activate the park. We ran into a couple of minor issues, which is why you want to get your equipment out in the field, practice setting it up. We got good practice setting it up and taking it down a couple times, using it and finding out what the gotchas are. Right? What did we forget? What did we leave behind? And start building up a list, start building up your checklist and things. And we did some of that with this, and where there's some things we're going to need to look into and make sure that supplies we have and so forth. But we did get set up, and we did finally activate the park. Got, I think, 12 contacts. It takes 10 to activate a park for the Parks on the Air POTA program. And had a good time. Had a couple of members go with us. Unfortunately, again, we ran into a couple of issues, but we appreciated them coming with us, Paul and Andrew. So again, we just wanted to show this off, the big reveal of the graphics on the comms trailer. It's not going anywhere. We're going to be getting it out more and more in the community, and we've got more projects to go, and we'll be documenting those as we have been, of course. So that's pretty much going to wrap this one up. This is Chris, KY4CKP, for Lake Cumberland Amateur Radio Association, 73.